Welcome to Home Cinema and Tech Review. In this video, I'm quite excited. I'm going to open up the box of the Valerion Visiom Master Max. And this is an exciting time for me. Thank you, all of you. It really means a lot because without you watching the channel, this wouldn't got this stage and probably no manufacturer would send me any projector to review. So first of all, thank you, all of you guys. And thanks for Valerion to sending this projector to me for in-depth review and many of the ideas in my mind. And if you haven't watched the channel for some time, or if you're just watching this video as a first video, you can go back and check the tutorials and guides over the years I've created with different projectors and different projector screens. And especially I will be leaving the links of the Valerion Visiom Master Pro 2 and type of content that I created over the last year, because I think I did nearly every scenario possible with a lit room versus TV, darkroom setup, with ALR, without ALR, with Fresnel, with UST lenticular projector screen, widescreen, and probably every screen out there, and you wouldn't miss anything out in those scenarios. But I have tons of ideas about the Visiom Master Max. In this video, I'm going to also talk about what's about to come. So first, this is an exciting time because unboxing is always fun. This device is heavy. Boy, this is heavier than the Visiom Master Pro 2, to be honest, because the box is more premium. The Visiom Master Pro 2 box was a foam style box. It was pretty good. It was having a handler. This one does not have a handler, but it says around here, Red Dot winner of 2025. This means a lot because every Red Dot award winner design, tries to carry out to the new stage of their product category. Let's just say if it's a laptop, it could be probably something extreme like a foldable screen or, bendable screen, maybe curved screen, something unique about it. So this really shows from the projector category, this gets the Red Dot award, and we're not shocked, right? We already know if you watch this projectors video, you're probably an enthusiast. Other than that, it's a leather box and you're going to see some close-ups. It says Valerion by AVOL Vision. So they're also showing the AVOL Vision branding on it, because if you haven't living in a moon, you probably know already AVOL Vision and Valerion, and including the smaller brand Blade Cine, is all same brand concept. So they are trying to develop the best ultra short throw, they are trying to develop best long throw, and they are trying to develop best budget projector with different brand categories. So it's very interesting to see they come up with this concept. And Visiom Master Max, as you can see, it says Hollywood standards in your home. And on the left, on the right, we got two stickers, and I'm going to remove them. By the way, I've already opened up the box early, make things process faster. So we got full protective foam inside of the box, and that creates friction. We need it. We don't have a handler for this box design because I think the Valerion thinks about the Visiom Master Max as a dedicated home cinema room setup instead of just casual living room projector. This is more dedicated because you got interchangeable lens options, even more contrast, more brightness. It feels like much more in every way compared to the pretty good projector that we already tested in the channel, like Valerion Visiom Master Pro 2. So I'm going to take it out. Again, this is like a piece of gold. It's a gold brick. If you have seen one alive, it's pretty small, but it's extremely density. High density makes it quite heavy. This is a 7.5 kilo, maybe. I feel a little bit more, if you ask me. Fully metal case, like all-around device. So I'm going to leave it here in a second. Inside, we got the Valerion pouch to clean it. Other than that, we got a huge user manual. All these things comes in, small pouches, but I remove them to make this section shorter. The total amount of pages is 218 if you don't include the covers. It's a long, big, kind of book style concept. In the in the box content, you are seeing an angled style Valerion box. I think it's again cute and interesting idea as a design cue. It's not just directly flat and symmetrical, it's looking asymmetrical, just shift it. So I'm going to take the box out, and we got a handler to take it out. And I'll already take the packages out, like I want to remind you that. We got a metal remote control, just like we did with the Valerion Visiom Master Pro 2. And we got the best, probably, power brick. And I'm going to talk about some of the stuff that I really love about all the Visiom Master Pro 2, in this case, again, Valerion Max, similar. So first of all, you're going to see some sort of close-up and rotation sections with the projector, while I talk about some of the stuff quickly as possible, and then in the end I will install the gimbal. But I want to take the front feet and get it higher and rotate it. Instead of Visiom Master Pro 2, like an anthracite or gray color on the front, we got black all over the place, and we got metal glowing on the top, on the side. This really feels heavy, but again, solid. I think this is like more like a jewelry piece of metal art and Bauhaus simplistic design language, whatever you want to call it. Like, it feels like a diver watch, you know, solid, like 300-meter diver watches are pretty solid, and metal, most of the time stainless steel. This feels like just like a diver watch and pretty solid device. You don't see normally, I mean, I said similar stuff with the Valerion Visiom Master Pro 2 and again Stream Master. They're keeping this design language. I think Valerion plays itself in a different league than many of the DLP or any kind of like projector level, because you don't see metal outside. You don't see this much of a density. You don't see this type of small power brick. Take a look at this. This is palm of my hand, and this is powering this huge image capable. Like, Valerion is pretty modest. I mean, when it comes down to the size of the picture they can deliver, they write 300 inches, but I did 500 inch in a garage with the Visiom Master Pro 2, and I did 900 inch on a huge building in a dark night, and it really performs. So I think they're being modest. You can clearly go up high if the place is pretty dark and you got a white screen or a white, good painted flat wall. You can go a lot higher. Since the Max is more brighter than the Visiom Master Pro 2, why not? So you can go back and check my screen size tests with Visiom Master Pro 2 if you haven't. So I think this is one of the smallest power bricks, and this really helps you to carry the projector with you. It's a valuable thing. And one other stuff is, when the projector brick is huge, if you're going to install onto the ceiling, again, it's a versatile stuff. If you cut a small hole, you can put this power brick in and you can take the cable out. But what if you have a big brick like this, okay? And things going to get difficult, and you can squeeze some of the cable inside of a pipe system. Like if you got a monopod, like a heavy stainless steel or aluminum, like some stands they have for projectors, they tendency to have like HDMI cable and power cable in, so you can keep the power brick onto the ground and the power cable going through the pipe just reach the projector. So some people just judged me when I said I wanted a gimbal from Valerion, and thanks for Valerion to sending the gimbal with the device, because I think the gimbal adds a lot of scenarios, and I'm going to show you in real life. But some viewers are told me that you don't need a gimbal, you have a vertical lens shift. I know, lens shift make things easy, but what if you don't mount it on a ceiling? What if you don't put it on, let's just say, a small table? What if you have to place it just like me, with an angle of a column? I got a straight column at my back, and it's right behind my couch. So either I have to put the projector on the left or put the projector on the right. So I need to rotate the projector. So in those sort of scenarios, gimbals really means a lot of stuff for a lot of people. And I want to see this premium quality. Let me get my ring. My wife could, argue with me. Let me get my ring. Yes, I got my ring, and my ring works like this. Hear this. Normally, metal should shake up and create a sound. This is two pieces of iPad get together, like snap together. This is a thick brushed aluminum or brushed metal, but I feel like this is aluminum. And yeah, net weight is 2.1 kilos. This is a heavy thing. So normally you don't see this metal quality from probably any manufacturer. That's why I want to see this. Underneath we got a big rotating table with big rotating circle feet, and so we got steps. Once we probably put the projector, you will hear this clicking more, and you will have steps when you're rotating, so you don't accidentally rotate too much. That's another plus on my side. Other than that, what do we have? Of course, the top part. Top part is like, again, same material, even thicker. Yes, even thicker. A little bit thicker maybe, but pretty solid. And we got a finger screw, so we don't need to have any tools. And inside of this area, we got silicone feet or supports to, not to scratch this beauty of a device. So all the things are ready. And other than that, I got one Allen key, and let me just count, 3, 4, 5. In total, 5 screws with an Allen key came. In this section of the video, I'm sorry the video has been cut out because the battery ran out of the camera. This is late at night. I forgot to recharge. I'm too busy. So this is 1:30 o'clock late at night. So we got 2 pieces, like I showed you probably, perfect cut from every edge. It feels like an iPhone precision on a gimbal. This is a rock solid thing that I've never seen. And each of the steps, and you can see the stand and specs, 2.1 kilos, and USA, made in China, but still this is a solid device. And sorry for shaking the camera. All the screws are dedicated to go into these custom holes perfectly. This is again precision. Take a look at this. Yes, I want you to see it up close, but we're going to do it in a second. So you got a detailed user manual even for a gimbal. I think it's not too difficult of an installation. It just says put the hole and the screws and then screw with control. And at the bottom, put the Valerion in, just like a sliding in with the silicone covers. And then you got right and left angles to correct, and probably, stiffness, adjust it, and you're good to go. And other languages. So let me just show you the second piece. You've probably seen it in the first section, but we got silicone coverage here and also side supports here, not the scratch, metal to metal. And we got finger screw here with perfect edges. Take a look at this. Yes, this really feels solid. So I'm going to drop it down like this. This is symmetrical, so you can't go wrong. And is there any adjustability? No, these are sides, but you can unscrew it. Let me just double check. And you can later on adjust the stiffness of it if you need it over a long period of time, that if you play it too much. I don't think you will, but once you get the right angle, why do you play, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reverse this and angle it like this. And let me just do the action again. I'm going to put it onto the ground, and I'm going to angle like this. It's pretty easy, technically. You don't need to do anything. You just need to put the screws in and just use the Allen key that came with it. Yes, the first is done. The second is kind of going well. Of course, I'm going to screw them in completely, but you gotta wait a bit. Yes, I'm just trying to fast for the unboxing video. But don't forget to screw them properly. This is an expensive device that you're going to put it on it. So it's going to carry your Valerion Max or Visiom Master Pro 2. And I think this is one of the best accessories maybe for Stream Master, because Stream Master has no zoom and also lots of capabilities. You just put it on a simple table, small table, and you're having a casual best projector, probably one of the best projectors of your life. So again, put the box aside a little bit, and I will show you the Valerion. Again, underneath, this is a heavy stuff, so I'm going to close the feet right here, and we got the center point. So I need to adjust the center point. In order for me to do it easily, reversing the projector is for me easy. Reverse the projector. I think it's a lot more easier. And put the Valerion text onto the front lens section. Don't go otherwise, okay? So try to go slowly, not to scratch the projector itself, and hit the mark just like this. And right now I am screwing the projector in, and I'm done. So, pretty solid. And I'm going to hold the projector, okay, not the feet. I'm going to still trust the projector first, then the feet again. So you can hold the feet. This is pretty solid, solid as it gets. But you got, what do you have? You got like 360. Yeah, you can rotate it upwards, downwards, however you like. This is pure fun. I mean, this is an art form on a scale of compactness. And click sounds, each step. I mean, this is beauty. Not just because I'm showing you like this, but having something technical and extreme that could create a TV level of picture quality on a huge scale, and with a lot of functions, to this compact and practical from room to room. You can take it anywhere. And it's very interesting. Just because I am excited, I don't want to, talk too much extra. So I'm going to take it on the Valerion's box, and probably I will shot a dedicated section where you can see this beauty. Let me just get the camera higher so you can see it. With a bad background, sorry about the box, but this is a beauty that you must see with the rotation. And you will see the other parts, don't worry. But take a look at this with the reflections in a home setup without any studio lights. It looks great. Just without any studio lights, how good it looks. 2 video lights, that's it. It looks perfect. Yeah. And the most important part, of course, the front element is coming out like with the vacuum section that you rotate and take this piece out, and then you adjust your new lens to it. So you got lots of options. Hopefully in the future, I would like to get my hands on anamorphic, maybe tele lenses, so I can create directly anamorphic images, and also a longer throw ratio will give you lots of flexibilities. But for now, I also want you to see how good and cool this looks if you drop down the remote control like this at the bottom piece and you rotate it like this. It is a beauty. So this section is also going to be ending. Let me just open up the back. You got a beautiful back. I want to rotate it upwards so you can have a better idea. The ports outside. The shine around the edges just shows how much detailed the attention going on. It's not just one piece of good design. It's all getting together. So wish me luck with the full tests, and anything that you see is protective layer. I haven't taken it off. There's a protective layer on, so customs might be touched the device, might have been touched the device, but still I have to clean it with cloth. This is a protective layer. If you haven't removed yours, you might check out. But at the back, we got a power button, HDMI 3 HDMI ports. We got built-in latest Android inside and lots of functionalities and storage. And of course, USB 3.0, optical element adapter, power adapter, and gigabit Ethernet, which we can connect and do not have to rely on the wireless. And that's about it. beautiful piece. And I hope to see you in the next video. Ask your questions before the full review. What do you want to learn about this? What type of scenarios that you want to see with Max?